tame me very soon. I was like, what? Wait, didn't I just, didn't you, but,
Isn't this it?
Yeah, isn't this it? That was basically it. So I had this question, this doubt. And so I went to, I visited a sadhu that I had met in Vrindavan. He was traveling around and he came through the Bay Area where I was at the time. And he gave me a very good piece of advice. He said, you chant this certain mantra. It's the final Gayatri mantra, the last Gayatri mantra. And that's what the sadhus do in Vrindavan when they want to realize their Ishtadevata, their, the specific form of Krishna with who they have their relationship. So I did. I started chanting that mantra intensively. And that's when Lord Nrsimha revealed himself as, okay, I'm it. So he kept appearing to me and I said, what's going on? What are you doing? And he said, well, you keep calling me. So here I am. So I was like, oh, I get it. Well, do you want to? He's like, yeah, okay, all right. And then when I finally accepted that, then he even manifested a form. So far out stuff. It's it's original. They try to understand everyone's specific relationship with the Lord is completely original and unique. You can read in the Shastra about the general type of relationships like that, and maybe some specific examples. But every individual devotee's specific relationship with the Lord is completely unique and original. Yours is not going to be like anybody else's. You see? That's why it has to be revealed from within. It can't be like rubber stamped, Huh?
Speculated.
Yeah, and it can't be speculated. You can never guess. I would never have guessed in a million years what my actual relationship with the Lord is. It's just too far out. It's just crazy. Like I said, if I ever told you, you'd just go, oh, no way. That's impossible. You can't possibly, I can't imagine, what my godbrothers would think. Oh, I don't really care what they think. But I know they would get it, They'd be like, oh, come on, You're joking, right? No. It took me the longest time to accept it. What to speak of anybody else? This is why the devotees don't talk much about their internal affairs with Krishna. It's so far out. It's like, who would believe it? You couldn't expect anybody to believe it. It's like too much. So better just not to talk about it.
So there's this very natural mistake for a beginning devotee that he starts chanting and trying to push himself and let me imagine what's my relationship and like that. But that's completely reversed. What you have to do at the beginning is get the rhythm of the mantra properly, say the words very clearly, loudly, so that you can hear it, and that's what makes it better and better every time.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting. There's a parallel between the question about engaging your intelligence and this. Because the people who try to speculate what their relationship is with Krishna, that's what they're doing. They're engaging their material intelligence and trying to push. It's the avaroha. It's the ascending process. Trying to lift themselves up by their bootstraps.
Yeah.
See, but that's not the process. Our process is aroha, downward, the descending process. Yeah. So in the beginning, you have to follow the instructions of the spiritual master, and then you have to become conversant with all the scripture and see things through the eyes of the scripture. And then you can start to understand what's really going on. Finally, you start to get revelations and realizations directly from Krishna. And these are coming down, and eventually Krishna will talk to you, tell you, do this, do that, go here, say this to this person, do that. He'll just reveal it, one thing after another after another. Sometimes he'll wake you up in the middle of the night and, you know, inspire you and tell you, do this, do that. And you better do it. Or he'll withdraw that inspiration. So, but that's a whole different thing. See, that's the descending process. It's not that I'm using my limited material intelligence to try to approach Krishna in an ascending manner. I'm using my limited intelligence to try to understand what Krishna is telling me with his intelligence, which is unlimited and perfect. See, it's a whole different orientation, whole different mood.
Gayatri mantras, how many are there?
7.
7 Gayatri mantras.
Mm-hmm.
And you go through the process from when you get initiation and the Brahminical thread, and you...
Yeah, when you get second initiation, you get the 7 Gayatri mantras.
You get 7 in one go?
Yeah. But then you chant them every day, 3 times a day. In the morning, at noon, and at sunset. And when you chant them, you chant all 7 in order. And they're like a progression of stages of consciousness. Very powerful. Very powerful. You have to be pure to chant these mantras. Yeah, they'll take you all the way. Gayatri mantra is it. That's the secret. If there's anything, that's a secret or that's confidential, that's it. We don't give them out to everybody because you have to be pure to chant them, or you won't get the results. Yeah. So anartha nivritti. Here we come. Any more questions?
No, they withdrew their questions. The topic has changed, so please ignore my question.
Well, no. If the question is in your mind, then unless we answered it in the process of
change.
Well, the topic is actually still the same.
Okay.
Raga Nuga Bhakti. Just that we're talking about the advanced stage.
A question from Ronald Singh. Mm-hmm. Can a master know when a disciple is pure?
You bet. I don't get headaches anymore. And bad dreams about your karma. What time is it? 9? Oh, yeah. That's,
9 o'clock?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
For a TV, let's start a TV station or something.
Yeah, right. 24 hours.
24
24-hour kirtan.
Kirtans, darshan, satsangs, yeah.
Hey, if we had enough men, we could do it, huh?
You got little head cams. Devotee cam.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Prahlada Lada Daine.
Prahlada Lada Daine.
Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha.
Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha.
Shila Tankana Kalaye.
Shila Tankana Kalaye.
Ito Nrishingho Parato Nrishingho.
Ito Nrishingho Parato Nrishingho.
Jato Jato Jamitato Nrishingho.
Yato Yato Yamitato Nrishingho.
Bahir Nrishingho Hridaye Nrishingho. Avakara Kamalavare Nakamaduta Sringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bring